Darling, the man whose wife got picked up said he would do it again. Okay? They're gone. They're gone. Stop making content asking them if they get it now, if they regret it now, if they're upset now. Just stop. Stop, 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 stop. Okay? Learn from us. We're over here gray rocking. We're learning how to do new line dances while the folks who need to get out in the streets get in the streets. But listen to me, and especially if you are a person of color and you are married to one of these, and the one of these voted the way that is suspicious to your way of life, you better get your backup plan ready, because these people are watching their spouses get carted off, and they're going, yeah, this sucks, but I would still vote for it again. It's not their fault that it's messy like this. You know what? It's just the system, and probably Dems. It's definitely Dems and the system. I already told you about the women who were sitting there talking about, yeah, I lost my job and I didn't know it would affect us and this isn't fair. So if I had to do it all over again, I probably just wouldn't vote because my convictions. Like, they did not get it. They did not get it. Or they did get it, which is they were absolutely 100% that is Judice and full on Ray-Rays. Okay. And that's it. Hey, this is it. This is it. This is what they wanted. They're just a little bit disappointed that it hit them too, but they would do it again because harming the other people is still more important. I cannot imagine getting carted off somewhere and here's my husband back in the States making a name for himself, talking about, yeah, I'd do it again. Yeah, it's not the administration's fault that they're doing this sloppily. It's someone else's fault. Now, no, it's their fault. This is their initiative. This is not how it works. Do you remember this happening under Joe Biden? How many people were losing their wives or their parents or whatever while they were on their way to a doctor's appointment or on their way to school? That's not part of the system. That's not how it works. That is very specifically this regime because they're not using due process. They're not checking IDs. They don't care if you have your passport on you. If you just look the wrong shade, speak the wrong language, or have a last name that sounds a little spicy, that's all it takes. That's it. That is absolutely it. For the person that was detained, I believe in Florida over the weekend, do you know it was a family, one of these guys came up here and said, my neighbor was taken in the night. It was a traffic stop. They ended up taking two of the people and they left a young, I think it was a 20-something-year-old woman who didn't speak English. She was a passenger in the car. They just left her in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, in the middle of Florida, doesn't speak English with no one, and then took the two men who had ID, who had paperwork, didn't matter. Didn't matter. And yes, I know the folks are going to come in here. No, they're only taking criminals. It's because they're only getting their news from the toilet twatter. Stop arguing with them. These people don't pay attention to anything other than what all caps man sends out when he's sitting on his golden toilet. Okay. And then they just glug, 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 swallow it right down and come on here and go, actually, it's all criminals and gang members, even though Venezuela itself is saying you didn't send us not a single gang member. Now, one of the people you sent us was a member of the gang. None of them have criminal records. No. Don't tell the two-teethers that they're not paying attention to anything other than what they want to believe right now. And what they want to believe is that Jasmine Crockett is to blame for everything wrong in America right now. This is their Hail Mary George Floyd moment. People, when they come for her, because you know what's going to happen, that's why he threw her name out there. The two-teethers are already sitting in their empty cars in Pennsylvania going, this message is for Jasmine Crockett. So you know what's coming. You know what's coming next. They did that on purpose. They're coming for her. Hopefully she'll be okay. But she knows that, you know, she knows the risk she's taking. And if and when they try to do something, because they are doing everything they can to bring us out, and this is going to be their Hail Mary when it happens, we are staying home still. Those ones are the ones who have to go out. It's just the way it's got to be. It's coming, okay? They're already laying it out. Okay? When it happens, we are still not going outside. We are still not going outside when they do it. Hopefully she'll be all right, but we are not going outside. Not us. Not our turn, not our fight. Can't be us. That's what they want. Okay? Glad we had this little chat.